Speculation season is coming to a close. We finally have concrete information about Commander Masters. But with this info, am I still hesitant on the product? Do I think the price is still too damn high? Or do I think Wizard of the Coast has a rabbit in the hat, so to speak, and we're gonna get something crazy? Well, let's talk about it. As Commander Masters spoiler season kicks off, I find myself feeling off. This should be content creator heaven. I should be loving everything I'm seeing, making videos left and right. But actually, after the early reveals, I actually find myself a bit more nervous. But that's not who I am as a person. I don't like to just get bogged down in the things I don't like. So I wanted to marinate with this information for a little while and try to see if there was a light at the end of the tunnel. So today I'm going to talk concerns that I still have with Commander Masters, and then I'm going to express some hope, some light at the end of the tunnel, and some things I think Wizards of the Coast could be doing that might actually turn this set around in the 9th inning. So let's get down to brass tacks when it comes to the way too early card reveals that we saw via the Wizards of the Coast live stream. I must say, I was mostly unimpressed. There was a lot of cards that didn't really need reprints. Yes, there were a couple gems in the bunch, and while I think the idea of one of the cycles that has come out is kind of neat, actually, while it might not be valuable, I think it's kind of cool. It really doesn't seem like something we needed as a whole. And to me, this was the big moment. I felt like this was almost a PR miss. Now, don't come here to this channel for PR advice. Come here for Magic the Gathering news, fun content, data analytics, and just enjoying the game. And if you like that stuff, make sure you click subscribe. But what I did find was weird is I could have sworn that following Lord of the Rings, Wizard of the Coast was going to kick this release off with some serious energy. I really thought we were going to get some bangers right off the bat. But often the cards we were being shown were not only readily available, but not all that expensive either. And yes, again, there are some exceptions to these rules, but the overwhelming majority were just kind of blah. And to kind of pile on top of that, not only were the cards blah, not in their playability, again, in their availability, right? With the Master Set, I feel like it's supposed to fill gaps in the community and give us access to tools that we didn't otherwise have in our hands. But there wasn't really a creative direction above and beyond. We got a lot of looks at the portrait style of full art, where it really features your legendary creature, your commander, your character from the side, and things like that are extremely neat. But the rest of the art that we saw coming out in this set was not only reprinted cards, but reprinted art. And when it comes to stuff like that, it's those little details that could be present in a Master Set that really push this stuff over the top. There's a reason I would go buy the Master Set version versus another one, because hey, maybe I like the art on that card versus the other one, and maybe I don't necessarily have to chase down the full art or the borderless or the portrait version to do so. So this was a very weird kickoff, and it seemed like as the hype grew and as anticipation built in the live chat and amongst the community, the big bombshells that were supposed to come at the end, the giant reveals, they just never really came. And because of this, I am more steadfast than ever in my position that this is a weird product at a weird time. Without a true entry-level price point, a place where players, collectors, and enthusiasts like you and I can get in on the game at an affordable price or try out the product at a variety of budgets, I think that Wizards of the Coast is going to miss out on, frankly, a good number of consumers. Now, this product still will sell. It is a product that panders and really gives a lot of tools and it's a little bit of hype to the largest Commander community in the entire, or the largest Magic the Gathering community, largest Commander community, what I'm saying, the largest Magic the Gathering community that we currently have. But all is not lost, in my opinion. If we're going to put on our tinfoil hats for a moment, if you will, you could tell me a story where Wizards of the Coast wants hype to die down just a little bit. The Lord of the Rings seems to be the most successful and most profitable selling Magic the Gathering set that I've ever laid eyes on, and maybe that the whole world has ever laid eyes on. If you have a contradictory set to that, if you have another idea, let me know in the comment section below. But coming off this, I think back to the How I Met Your Mother scene where Barney Stinson talks about his hype mix, and it's all rise, it's no fall, it's just constant rise. I don't think that's a realistic expectation. So you could tell me the story in tinfoil hat conspiracy land where Wizards of the Coast wanted to cool things off for a little bit, because All Rise That's never going to work. They want to drag us down just a little bit to then come through and give us some major hits. The list slot in the set booster box would be a wonderful opportunity for this. It's still completely unknown, and that could be a ton of fun. There's a lot of speculation out there about that. Some people are saying they're going to reprint the reserve list in there. I do not stand by that. I do not think that's going to happen. If you were going to say, gun to your head, what do you think it's going to be? I'd be like, well, I don't think it's that. I think it might be some real actual artist signed cards. Maybe, we'll see. I have no information. That could just be fun. But you could tell me this story, right, where Wizards of the Coast is like, we have to cool the community off before this release, because with the high hype, with the craziness going on, would come wild expectations. And when wild expectations go unmet by a fan base like the Magic the Gathering community, well, we get very ravenous very quickly. So I do think that there's a lot of unknowns. It is way too soon to call the set a dud, start crapping on it, tell your story you're not buying any of that. Heck, I don't think it's time for any of that. But I do think it's time to realize that this is a master set. My concerns with price so far remain. I truly believe that they are missing a giant tier of consumer, and I think they're going to miss out on a lot of us enjoying this product. But what do you think about the set as a whole? Now that we have some more information, it's not just speculation anymore. This is where it gets super fun. I love doing stuff like this. I hope you guys love engaging with stuff like this. We're racing. We're sprinting to 6250 subs. I cannot keep up with you guys and the subscriber goals. So if you haven't yet, make sure you click that sub button. Help the channel grow. Help me continue to bring content like this to all of you. And then finally, share this video on your favorite social media platform to engage with Magic the Gathering content. Doing so not only helps that same channel growth we were just talking about, but I think conversations like this, seeing all the various perspectives, everyone kind of getting together and chatting about it, is extremely fun. Thank you so much for hanging out. Until next time, you all know me. My name is Josh, and we will see you around. Goodbye. Oh, I never come back. Friday Morning Magic live stream every Friday, 8 a.m. Central Time. Now roll the outro.